Hello and welcome to the Big Wobble. April proved to be the deadliest and busiest month of the year for major quakes, with 21 in all, making it the busiest month since last September, which had a total of 23. The two deadly quakes were in Ecuador and Japan, with around 1,000 deaths and many more injuries. The video clip you are watching is the moment the magnitude 7.8 struck Ecuador, which killed 660 people and injured 30,000. April's 21 major quakes brings the yearly total to 49. However, of the 21 major quakes, no less than 6 of them hit the small islands of Vanuatu. Spare a thought for these small islands, because this year already they've suffered 3 cyclones, a volcano eruption and 7 major quakes. While we're on with quakes, is the big one coming to California? Fears grow as 170 major quakes have struck the Ring of Fire since 2014, and not one of them has hit California. The law of averages would suggest a big one is well overdue. A very rare magnitude 5.2, which struck Thursday, is the strongest quake to hit France since April 1914. Though small tremors are frequent in France, strong earthquakes are extremely rare. The first 2 weeks of April saw no volcano activity whatsoever. However, the second half of April registered 8 eruptions, with 3 reported this week. By the way, the clip you are watching is the Colima volcano in Mexico erupting at the beginning of this year. Authorities evacuated 10,000 people as Mount Kerinci volcano in Indonesia showed increasingly intense eruptions over the last couple of weeks. And not to be outdone, Eurasia's largest volcano, Khrushchevskaya Sopka of Russia, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, spewed ash miles into the sky on Sunday. And the volcano uptick continued when the San Cristobal volcano in Nicaragua shot ash 2 kilometers into the sky on Monday. And North Sulawesi's Mount Karangetang volcano in Indonesia and the White Island volcano in the Bay of Plenty, New Zealand, both erupted on Wednesday. I think I said earlier it's 3 eruptions this week. It's actually 5. Sorry. 1.252 billion people are currently in danger as the Indian heat wave is now approaching 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, as the death toll passes 300. A further 330 million are struggling with severe drought, and it could be the worst heat wave ever recorded, with May and June yet to come. The people are not just having to put up with the heat, but also 90% humidity. It's a similar story in Pakistan, with temperatures there of 45 degrees Celsius and higher, as their death toll passes 1,000 from the killer heat wave. Thailand records its hottest temperature on record as their heat wave continues with 44.6 degrees Celsius, 112 degrees Fahrenheit. Malaysia is also suffering drought and a heat wave as well. And as we continue with the heat theme, fires this week turned northern Israel into an inferno, as temperatures there reached 40 degrees Celsius, 105 degrees Fahrenheit. I have never seen anything like this before, and the hot months are still to come. And would you believe it, while all this heat is going on, Europe was under the grip of winter this week, with temperatures colder than Siberia. Cricket and tennis matches were postponed because of snow. And not to be outdone, South Africa suffered dangerous seas, gale force winds, extreme cold, snow and flooding this week.
Vietnamese authorities are investigating a Taiwanese steel company in connection with a massive fish kill that is threatening the local seafood industry. Huge numbers of fish have washed ashore in the Ha Tinh, Quảng Bình, Quảng Trị, and Thừa Thiên Huế provinces. The dead fish have been washing up on beaches along the country's central coast, include a rare species that live far offshore in the deep waters. The kill-off is apparently caused by industrial effluent, and state-run media coverage says the government is focusing on a mile-long wastewater pipeline that runs from a multi-million-dollar steel plant in Ha Tinh, owned by Taiwanese conglomerate Formosa.
This week, The Big Wobble passed 30 million hits on Google+, which is an incredible amount of people. I would like to thank everyone for their support over the last 3 years. Well, that's it, folks. Hopefully I will see you all next week. Thanks for watching.